Dear students, hope you are well and doing great. The video on this topic, an overview of concept of ecosystem, contains instructive and educational content that is both shareable and easy to retain. So let's start the presentation. Before moving towards ecosystem, there is need to understand what is environment. Environment is taken from a French word environner, which means to surround or encircle. So environment is a surrounding in which an organism lives. Environment is a grand total of conditions that surround us. Environment has a great influence on the growth and development of an organism. There are two main components of the environment, physical one and the biotic one. In physical components are present lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere, and in the biotic components there are flora and fauna. In physical components, the first one is the lithosphere. In the word lithosphere, lithos referring to rocks and minerals. Lithosphere is the outer rigid part of the earth which is consisted of crust and mantle. The mantle is most solid bulk of the earth's interior. There are different types of rocks which make up the lithosphere, and these are categorized into three categories. The first one is the metamorphic rocks which are formed by heat and pressure. The second one, igneous rocks which are formed by cooling of hot molten rocks, and the third one are the sedimentary rocks which are formed from pre-existing rocks. Lithosphere evolved about 4.6 billion years ago, and it is continuously changing due to forces and pressure. The example of the lithosphere is the Rocky Mountains of the North America. There are two types of lithospheres. Oceanic lithosphere include the uppermost layer of mantle which is topped with a heavy oceanic crust. It is the region where the hydrosphere meets with the lithosphere. Second is the continental lithosphere, which includes the uppermost layer of mantle which is topped with a light continental crust. The second one is the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is the total amount of water that is present on the earth. The water may be in the form of ice, liquid and vapors. The water which is present on earth may be in oceans, rivers and lakes. The life of all the organisms depend on water, so water is a major important component of the ecosystem. The third one is the atmosphere. Atmosphere is the air that surrounds the earth. 14 different types of gases make up the atmosphere. Atmosphere is divided into different layers. The bottom layer, which is nearest layer to the earth, is the troposphere, and this is the layer where the weather happens. The layer next to the troposphere is the stratosphere. This is the layer where is the large concentration of ozone found. The ozone layer is depleting due to pollution or other impurities. The coldest layer is the mesosphere. Here the water vapors freeze to create clouds. The next layer is the thermosphere. Here the UV radiation causes photoionization of molecules creating ions. The exosphere is the uppermost region of the Earth's atmosphere, and it gradually fades into the vacuum of space. The gases which make up the atmosphere are by volume of 78.09% of nitrogen, 20.95% of oxygen, 0.93% of argon, 0.04% of carbon, and small amount of other gases. And in the biotic components, they are present flora and fauna. Flora, which includes all the plant material, and fauna, which includes all the animals. Now, what is ecology? Ecology is the study of living organisms and their interaction with the environment. Next is the ecosystem. Ecosystem is the community of living organisms interacting with each other and with their environment. Ecosystem is consisted of the same biotic and abiotic components, and these two components are interrelated with each other by the flow of energy through the ecosystem and the cycling of nutrients within the ecosystem. There are two types of ecosystems, natural ecosystem and artificial ecosystem. Natural ecosystem is further divided into aquatic ecosystem and terrestrial ecosystem. Aquatic ecosystem may be of fresh water and marine water. In fresh water, there are present lentic, ponds, lakes, lotic, rivers, streams, wetland, marshes, swamps. And in marine water ecosystem, there are present upwelling regions, coastal areas, and open oceans. In terrestrial ecosystem, there are grasslands, deserts, and forests. The second one is the artificial ecosystems, that are the man-made ecosystems. In the biotic components, there are present living things like plants, fishes, ducks, and other living animals. And in the abiotic components, these includes light, water, pH, etc. There are many differences among the biotic and abiotic components. First, biotic components are the living components while the abiotic components are the non-living components. Second, biotic components depend on abiotic components for survival, like plants need water and sunlight for photosynthesis, while the abiotic components are the non-dependent components. Third, in biotic, living things directly or indirectly affect the other living things, while abiotic elements determine the number of organisms. Fourth, biotic components have the ability to adopt changes in the environment, while the abiotic components are unable to adapt changes. Fifth, resources of the biotic components are fishes, animals, plants, and other living organisms, while the resources of the abiotic components are soil, land, etc. In an ecosystem, there is the flow of energy through the ecosystem and the cycling of nutrients within the ecosystem. The main source of energy in an ecosystem is sun. This is used by the plants, which are the autotrophs, and make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. And these plants also make the organic matter for the other organisms which are unable to synthesize their own food. This organic matter is consumed by primary consumers, which are eaten by the secondary consumers, and then tertiary consumers consume the secondary consumer. So there is a long food chain present within the ecosystem, which further interconnected to form the complex food webs.